Yeah.
Ben has to oversee it. Ben has to make sure things don't die and get ruined.
Welcome to day 9. Day 9 of 10 days to My Guy Services. I didn't count on my fingers today. Hallelujah. But today we're going to go over our trials and tribulations of moving into a new office, growing the company,
Right.
and adding more trucks to the road. Right now we have capacity to do how much?
I don't know. If we're gonna stay lean and mean this year, we'll probably run 2-3 crews. We have the capacity to do 4, but it's a matter of profit margin, and you don't always have to. Hey man, those are my working gloves. I'm gonna work hard today. You don't always have to have the numbers to be able to be the most profitable, and that was kind of the thing too that was holding us back, thinking you need all this manpower. That's not always the case. One man can equal 2 or 3 if you got the right guy.
Or equipment. No, the equipment's the biggest.
That's a big one too. If you got the right equipment, I mean, we moved up from 4.5 gallon a minute machines, and this is gonna mean nothing to you.
But everything to us.
Yeah, basically we went from squirt guns to real guns. It's a matter of volume of water. Name of the game is getting bleach on a building and how fast can you get it off. So that was absolutely crucial. We've been testing out some new and improved equipment, electric bypass systems, not having to walk back to the truck, the click of a button, you got chemical, you got water. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And it's able, instead of getting employees to do anything, now the real challenge is paying a little bit more money for the right guy to come in here and do the right kind of washing. You can't just have any Joe Schmo can come in here and just spray something. Now there's a little more to it.
Oh yeah. So I guess what he's trying to say is, in the times of growing, since having an office,
Adios. Adios. It's all good.
Guys are leaving.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Talking about employees is perfect timing.
Thanks,
so
guys.
What we had to learn was we actually had to have some systems in place for training, right? And
yes.
Back to staying in our lane, making sure the guys are doing the same thing every day. We don't do weird jobs anymore. I mean, we do weird jobs. I sell some weird things, but
I told Sam
they stay in the realm of what we do, right?
No, Sam likes to use the word circumstantial.
No.
There's different circumstances, Ben. And I was like, you know what that means, Sam? He's like, yeah, No, I was like, no, you don't know what it means. What that word means is Ben has to be there. Yeah. Ben has to oversee it. Ben has to make sure things don't die and get ruined. That's what that means.
And I always lead it up with this is gonna be a fun one. This is gonna be a fun job. Jake, our new operation manager, has already learned to hate that statement from me.
That's right.
And I told him this afternoon we got another fun one coming up with Avon Commons, the Dick's Sporting Goods, that strip mall in Avon. He's like, yeah, I got a fun one coming up for you, Jake. Let's review it together. He's like, I don't like when you say fun ones, Sam.
Yeah, fun is we all have our definitions and meanings of fun.
Fun to me is like I get a great marketing photo. We can do some cool jobs, kind of like the other things we've done. But to circle back around on the employee side of things is that, we have to learn that Ben can't be everywhere. So we have to simplify our services from going from 10 to 15 things we offered. We now only offer, I think, 6 services. House washing, back to counting my fingers. House washing, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, concrete cleaning. We now only offer, I think, 6 services. We now only offer, I think, 6 services. Am I missing anything?
There's a few specialty items, but we're not going to get into it.
Yeah.
And
we're not putting that out there.
You better pay big money if you want things like rust removal, efflorescence cleaning, which, by the way, I feel like this is like a disclaimer right now. For that efflorescence video that's on YouTube.
It's got 17,000 views, and I get people calling me all the time now asking me how to do this service.
We're getting backlash for it. First of all, people, there's a reason why we are a professional cleaning company. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Yes, I will tell you how to clean it. I'll tell you the products that we use. But guess what? I talk to those people and they tell me how to use their products. Stop thinking you can just do it, okay? We are trained, educated. pay the money, and get it done right. There's one lady on there who's like, you ruined my brain.
No, what she said, I spent $250 on this product you recommended and it made it worse in 7 days.
Because you're not a professional.
So with that all being said, back to the employee side of things as well, is that we have now a cookbook that we're implementing this year. It'll be a new thing that we do for each different step of what we do. So if there's any questions our guys have, they can resort to this, or it's also included in the training, doing the field training first. That way everyone learns with their hands at first. Then we can do the technical training on our weekly meetings with the entire team. We've learned that is very critical when it comes to educating, because I could tell you all sorts of things, but you gotta go do it.
Here's the thing too, and another thing that was tough to learn was the hierarchy, right? So building out that platform where, you know, there's levels to this. The techs aren't immediately going to the top. You know, you kind of have those dividers and those people put in place. That's why we hired Jake this year, to kind of create that separation, so that the guys have tiers and they can be able to grow within the company. You know, no guy wants to come into the company and not see where their potential is within that company to move up. If they don't have anywhere to move up or go, they're not going to stick around. So creating that tier system was absolutely crucial. We did that this year. We're starting to implement that, and I think it's really going to pay some dividends.
Oh, 100%. Bennett Grove was the one that gave us that idea of flipping the hiring spectrum, especially since 2020. It's been difficult on that end. And
he's super successful. So you listen to people who are successful.
Yeah, flip the hierarchy. Hire the operation manager first, and then work your way down from there. And I think that is the biggest lesson we learned when it came to the employment.
So it only took 10 years.
Because I also want to preface it that, you know, there was a day last year, there were 70 days last year that Ben and I did, what, 6 apartment communities by ourselves?
I don't know, too many.
I think it was...
You got 2 guys out there. You're like, where'd all my employees go? They all quit at the same time. There was a mastermind, we won't say names, but they ended up, and now, who knows where they are, it doesn't matter. The point is,
lesson learned.
Talk to your employees. Don't let them think for 1 minute that you won't come out there and do the work, because obviously we will get out there and do the work. I don't care if it's an apartment community or just a little residential home. We do whatever it takes to get work done, and that's why I made that video the other day. Yeah, we're not scared to get out there and work, boys. So
they call me soft hands, but you know,
well,
you know, I get my hands dirty out here. Don't ever get it twisted.
We don't want him out.
No. Better yet, I remember the day we were at a job, and I was telling Benny, I was like, dude, I need the hell out of the field. We're actually losing money every time I'm out here. And it was
because you keep breaking my equipment.
And you know, that's important. I get out there, but
it's true, because
we do lose money.
It was a chain of events. The moment you get out there, you weren't selling, and then we catch up and work, and then there wasn't work to be had. And now I'm like, hey, I need you to feed the beast, and it's a process. It's a cycle. And that's the other challenging part with employees too, is you got to keep them fed. You got to keep a full schedule. So if you're going gun ho, and that's the thing too, we got to manage it out instead of making these, because I'll grind. I'll get out there, I'll make these boys do 50, 60 hours easy, and they'll hate me for it. But we're gonna.
I mean, you used to work in 80 hours, though, dude. Well, that was a lesson we had to learn too. The work ethic, I can't expect it to be yours.
That's true too. If it's your business, nobody's gonna work as hard as you do. And if they are working harder than you, they probably should just go do their own stuff. But the point is, make sure you treat your employees well, treat them right, have room to grow. That was the big one this year, and don't let them have you by the balls. Have the discipline, the structure in place. Make sure everybody knows their roles and responsibilities. That was one thing we always slacked on too, was not clearly defining that line. Because as you get more into the company, you're gonna have more responsibilities.
100%. So
Jake's finding that out now.
We got one of our new guys. Josh is actually watching this video happen too, so I'm sure he's excited to hear these kind of things. So we will wrap this up. Tomorrow is our 10th day of 10 years. I think we might go live for this at the end of the day. I think that would be kind of cool.
We're gonna have to try.
We're at the end of the day. We got a couple calls at 4, but then after that, we'll get on a live real fast and, you know, maybe have a drink or two. You know, sometimes you do got to celebrate.
Things do get better when you just have a little bit of bourbon.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Happy Thursday. Thank you. I got to go.